a high daily update mamuji na akwara ata na so subscribe bo modern aso be ne sama se ne bia so no dan de nye de ba so sabe ko so ke na so de wo hu niema hodo a koso Ghana na so hu de be yes already en fini chi ne kan de won chem e de fa Likee Tv Be je say Godfred dami den allegedly yes on the kasa between a one accused person about bonten no na Nketia in this groups den breaking it down through press conference edifa ato forcing scandal about bonten sisi Godfred dami na ko gina quarter one accused person jackpa just person say oni atonjina edikan di ho komodada o say atonjina ka che ne say ebeya on chinchim nsem ni bise na ebeya bema ato forcing de ho akiri no matima de ageli ato forcing now so not knowing say recording be the course is about bontin koma opia de TV hu de ko then they say Nketia say right now as you speaking no Godfred dami ni magwasi ye pa sisi na respect and credibility ade aba from no watch say Niema omaye aye wosuma sisi ne kapa yefu wasi Godfred dami kapa yefu pa say sisi no wo the obit my ya say ebia said the reason say am pass e tape na no adia the obit my ya no because say Nketia do see breaking him down on board tape ni kakra no wacheche on board tape ni kakra no wacheche no wa kan semi pa enya Nketia yenko sema about one thing at the first Likee Tv Be any Nketia breakdown of this Likee Tv Be about one thing.
So you are saying that somebody signed a letter of credit and so the nation has lost money. And your government took over. If you realize that the things have not been received, why would you authorize payment? So this is simple, but the problem the problem is ignorance. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Inspection.
No. No, the LC is established as soon as you sign the contract. You establish the LC, and that becomes the security comfort for the supplier to invest money.
It says LCs on site of goods shall reside upon the sign of the contract.
Yes.
For every 50 ambulances.
Yes.
Yes. Which contract is this? It's not a contract for every 50 ambulances. So under this main contract, this is like the main contract.
The main contract and LC for every 50 of the 200. You said so. So the contract is not saying that government should establish one LC which is 15.8 million euros for the whole 200 at a go. No. No, it was the contract was drafted by government. It was done by government. And it was an LG department perused the contract and approved the contract for government. If I go by that way, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest because I know that is not how it's supposed to be, and I'll be dishonest in such a way that I'll be assisting for someone I know is completely innocent about this. For example, Ato forcing to be jailed because I knew something was wrong, was not the way, and I decided to keep quiet and to answer the question in a way that will make your case better for you to jail him. I'll be battling with my conscience. That is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue with Jąoks, when Jąoks in this place, anytime you bring this issue, that is my problem I'm having. Because me, for example, that is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue, me to go about my answer, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest. Because I know that is not how it's supposed to be. And I'll be dishonest in such a way that I'll be assisting for someone I know is completely innocent about this. For example, Ato forcing to be jailed because I knew something was wrong, was not the way, and I decided to keep quiet and to answer the question in a way that will make your case better for you to jail him. I'll be battling with my conscience. That is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue with Jąoks, when Jąoks in this place, anytime you bring this issue, that is my problem I'm having. Because me, for example, I am in this case because I'm innocent and I'm going through ordeal. So I'm looking at another person also going to go through ordeal and through me because I know the truth and I decide not to say it because I want to help the AG make his case. And I ask myself, what is my interest in it?
Yeah, I'm just going by it. But anyway, so that's fine. So this one was even just by the way.
I hope you get my deal.
It's on the phone. I don't even know that.
Oh no, don't worry about that one. My issue I'm just oh no, you and I will be meeting.
Order. Please, let's listen to the tape, please. I beg you.
My issue I'm just oh no, you and I will be meeting. You will be meeting me at my cousin's place, and you've been bringing this issue up several times. And I keep telling you that I can't do that because it doesn't sit well with me.
This is the man who says he has never met the witness. Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for every. So when you see the hand for every 50 ambulance, means that it's not only the 50.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
For every, it means that it is not only 50.
All right.
Means that there are a lot of 50s that will be following. So that is what I was trying to explain to you. So frankly speaking, the LC that was established was as a security for the supplier to invest his own money since there's no advantage.
Yes, it is the same job of you should pay. Because LC was the means of payment and the agreement.
Yes. When the conditions precedents are met.
Very good at they have some documents.
That he has the bill of ladings, the ambulance have been shipped and the bill of ladings are presented. That is when you can catch the LC. So until you ship the ambulances, you can't catch the ambulance, you can't catch the LC.
It was done in this case also.
Yes, in this case, yes. When he shipped the ambulances, he then presented their documents to Ghana International Bank. And then Ghana International Bank refused to honor the LC and raised issues of discrepancies, which was later cleared by Animana at the Ministry of Health for payment to proceed. And that is how he was paid. So, frankly speaking, if there's somebody who authorized this payment to go on, even though in Ghana International Bank raised issues of discrepancies, it's Animana. He was authorizing those payments.
Now you quote here the Bank Ghana officials and the Ministry of officials, and even Tepe say that no payment can go on except with Ministry of Finance authorization. There's no way Ministry of Health will authorize. In fact, Ministry of Health actually even their letter, they said no, they should go and they produce ambulances.
No, after that letter that the IT wrote that they should suspend production dosing was contrary to the terms of the contract.
Attorney General asking the witness who is fit, who is not sick, to produce medical excuse duty to go and mislead the court. You see where we are now. Minister of Justice asking somebody who is not sick to go and forge a medical excuse duty to go and mislead the court. Please continue. Tape. Gramophone. Continue. You haven't. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, I don't know whether I should continue talking again. The recording you just heard is one that is worrying, and all Ghanaians must be concerned about it. This is a scandal of unimaginable proportions that seriously exposes the criminal mindedness and lack of integrity of the Attorney General, my brother Godfred. Oh, if I have a criminal brother, it doesn't mean I'm a criminal. It also highlights the dishonesty of the prosecution in the ambulance trial and the desperate lengths they are prepared to go to secure wrongful conviction against Honorable Ato Forsen at all costs. Clearly, Mr. Dame, who as Attorney General ought to know better, was doing everything he could, including criminal acts, to defeat the long-cherished legal principle that it is better to set 1,000 guilty people free than to convict one innocent person. Again, this recording confirms our long-held position on Godfred Dame's notoriety for judicial manipulations against opponents of the Akufo-Addo regime. After many years of getting away with his shady, crooked, and underhand dealings, Godfred Dame's cup had become full, and his day of reckoning has finally arrived. Today, Godfred Dame stands exposed as an unethical, scheming, and devious Attorney General who will go to whatever lengths, including engaging in criminality, to unjustly silence, persecute, and imprison critics of his government. Dame is imprisoning critics of his government. Dame is clearly a devious character, bereft of integrity, honor, and unfit to occupy the high and hallowed public office of Attorney General. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, why should we be concerned about this tape recording at all? As I have already intimated, this tape recording captures professional misconduct, unethical behavior, and criminal conduct on the part of no less a person than the Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana, Godfred Dame. This conduct of Attorney General Godfred Dame offends Rule 13, 40, and 54 of the Legal Professional Conduct and Etiquette Rules, quote unquote, LI 2324. I'm not a lawyer, but all these things were passed through Parliament. So if I'm quoting them, I'm not talking court matter, I'm talking about the laws we pass, in Parliament. Rule 13 of LI 2324, which is on communication with represented party. Communications with represented party. If there's a court case and somebody is represented by a lawyer, if another party is talking to that person, he must talk to him in the presence of his lawyer or through his lawyer. The law we pass, is that not what they mean? Yeah. Or with his consent. And it states, quote, a lawyer shall not approach, communicate, or deal with a represented person on a matter or attempt to negotiate or compromise a matter directly with a represented person except through or with the consent of the lawyer of that represented person. Black and white, that is the law. At the time that Mr. Godfred Dame was calling and meeting Richard Japa at odd hours to urge, goad, impress upon, and coach him to testify the Attorney General's way. Mr. Japa was represented by a lawyer. They claim that the Attorney General has been engaging the third accused directly because he has been changing lawyers frequently is totally false. For instance, at the time Godfred Ļeâk engaged the third accused, Richard Japa, in the phone call conversation that we just played to you on 9th April 2024, the third accused was represented by the distinguished lawyer Thaddeus Sorry. It is clear from the tape recording that Godfred Ļeâk was communicating with the third accused, Richard Japa, on the blind side of his lawyer as well as the court, and he was attempting to compromise Japa in order to wrongfully convict Dr. Atoforsen. This is a cardinal sin against the legal profession. Quote, Professional Conduct and Etiquette Rules. That is contained in LI 2324. Again, Rule 41 of LI, the same LI 2324, which highlights special responsibilities of a prosecutor states. Quote, where a lawyer acts as a prosecutor, in this case, where Godfred Ļeâk acts as a prosecutor, the lawyer shall act resolutely and honorably within the limits of the law, and shall treat the court or tribunal with candor, fairness, courtesy, and respect. Unquote. It is clear from this tape that Godfred Ļeâk's conduct violates Rule 41 of LI 2023. He consciously, deliberately, and knowingly did not act resolutely nor honorably.
For a Likee tape, not just a Nketia, a breaking it down kakra with explanation. Amiatiasie. What she say? So many years, Attorney General be in that office now. There are a lot of scandals here. The aqua against the power, the nedi and the cafe idea ye fu na. In Yama why no kakra. We kakra be na about one thing. So say buy no Ghana for wedding. About my new matches. I'm a shock papa. Now so no. She said the about one thing. I'm quite okay. You okay mono. Ain't no anything be a Attorney General a Godfred Ļeâk any this party or more year. Because at that office, no, and near my so ye no, or so ye now the fighting for justice for a vulnerable Ghanaians. Ain't no, oh, you stand for justice. That's a near maybe say a PFR like Emma office no ni credibility heading above from. Because the way people respect that office no, omu busa office no pa ye, na say base wo pese we jailing ni pabako na omo ya accuse people omo e wo senka bia ye chi omutum no na nko we jam na nipa o ye innocent na ye innocent sa alleged tape ya ba wontin utie se de papa ne kasa na o chese anytime bia on Godfred Ļeâk e dey e be din nkomo no se omo nko chinchin sem ni bi na Atoforsen ye ntime de infinite no e basa like na honim na drink too much onye okay anytime be no battle with any conscience onye okay basa na just why basa na so no Attorney General still na ekipi and e pushi pay the late na ba bontin say Likee na ba bontin no inti nsema esiri Nketia kana tinse esiri Nketia dia itimika say NDC for any AGA pa because some say Atoforsen onye hwe onye boni bia esiri Nketia say some officer sa deal no na nkenye papa adenti na sa deal no nipa no omo free office mo to aso etua eka ade na mo se di ni papa question na no dey obisa ya tete nsem bibiri a chese anu ye hie pa chese ade nde da so court ti opesa comment na ye da wahwe ni subscribe na share na ma obi aso mehwe no hu de akubia because you know press conference na ye da so koso kakra na ye twa bremo because so da bremo ti se men ko bi 100% mi se Akroma